I felt a little bite. Ooh. Ooh. What? Oh my gosh, that's a beautiful fish. Look at that. Welcome back to the fish camp. All right, guys, we're doing some saltwater fishing today. We got a very special episode for you. We got live shrimp about 3 feet under this rattle cork with a rubber core sinker to keep it from blowing around in the wind. There he is. I don't know if it's a speck. It almost feels like a sand trout. It is a speck. All right, guys, we're on the board. Speck number 1. It's too small. Too small. We don't have to measure him. All right. Speck number 1. Bit on the live shrimp under the popping cork. Easy money right there, but he's not the right size. That's what we're trying to do, but he's not the right size. That's what we wanted to catch, but we gotta let this one go. He's too small. Beautiful fish, though. Beautiful fish. Let's let him go. There he goes. All right. Well, we did what we were trying to do, but if you catch one if they're just the wrong size, if you do everything right and they're just not big enough, one thing you can do is up your bait, like fish with bigger bait. I did pick a smaller shrimp on purpose. Sometimes you got to feel it out and see what size they want, but I think we're doing everything right. We just need a bigger fish, that's it. All right, so let's get a bigger fish. All right, I fixed my cork and I got a slightly bigger shrimp that we put on there. So those two things combined, we should be able to get a much bigger fish. Let's go ahead and throw out there in the middle. Right, let's see. Uh-oh. Something's trying to eat him right there. Now see, that's probably a croaker, because if it was a trout, I really feel like, oh, hold on. What is this? What is this? What do I got? That's another one. That's another trout. All right. We found the formula. Found the formula right here, guys. By the bridge, live shrimp. Oh, getting bit by ants. Oh, foul ball. Okay, I'm stepping right in the ants. Hold on. The crabbers leave their crab stuff, and what happens is the ants love it and they go crazy. Okay, I got the hook out. Let me get the ants off me. Excuse me, but that's the crabbers for you. Those do that. All right, let's measure him. Ow, that hurts. He's gonna go back in the water. I know that. Before we can measure him. Crabbers. He measures 12. That's what I figured. I don't know if the angle's picking up, but he measures 12. Come on. Measures 12 inches. That's what we wanted to do, but again, just shy. Let's go ahead and let him go, guys. Beautiful trout, but second one too small. Let's let him go. There he goes. All right, we got a fresh shrimp put on. I even put a little tiny piece of shrimp flavored fish bites. That's just for scent. I don't know if it's gonna do anything. We'll find out. And let's get a nice cast out in the middle, like so. All right, and start popping it. As soon as it lands, I wanna give it a pop, give it 2 pops, let it drift. Let it drift, pop it again. I think changing the depth of the cork made all the difference in the world, because now we kind of find the pattern. And again, those ants, you know what? Let's just step in the water. How about that? Way easier, right? Okay. Pop it. Ooh, he sunk it that time. Yeah, you saw that one. He sunk it. All right. There we go. All right, we're doing pretty good. They're liking the shrimp. Oops, come on. They're liking that live shrimp. It's just they're not slot. They're a little under slot. spots, okay? All right, beautiful fish. We're just gonna let him go. We know he's under slot. We don't need to measure. Oh my gosh, that's a beautiful fish. Look at that. He's gonna flip, he's gonna flip. Watch, let's let him flip. You go when you're ready, buddy. You go when you're ready. No, he's not ready. Okay, we'll let him down gently if he's not ready. Oh, he said he's ready. Okay. All right, well, again, we're on the pattern. We're by this bridge. It's a drain. Drains often work good. I think that's the main lake back beyond there. Doesn't matter which way it was. The lake could be there and the ocean. It doesn't matter which way is which. What matters is drains do work. Fishing outlets and drains, that always works. By this bridge, like I said, they got all that shade. I knew there would be fish by that shade. Let's go ahead and put another shrimp on and do it again. All right, we are tearing up the speckled trout. They're not slot, but we're having fun doing it, and it's pretty consistent bite. So let's do it again. We put another shrimp on. Let's do it again, guys. Let's step out in the water with our rubber boots. Get a nice long cast. Maybe there's some better fish out that way. Give it a pop. He's trying, he's trying, he's trying. Let's see, I don't want to pull because he would just rip that shrimp off there. I think he already did. And then, hold on, he didn't take it off. He didn't take it off, look. See, that's exactly why I didn't do that. If you just leave it alone and let him swallow it, he will swallow it and just go away with the cork, you know, sink the cork properly, then you get the good hook set. If you do it prematurely, all you do is just give him a free shrimp. And these are a little expensive to be doing that. Ooh! Whoa, 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 that's not the right kind of fish. Hold on. I'm all tangled. Hold on, guys. We got a malfunction here. What's going on with the reel? What is going on? What'd I do to myself? Look, this has to, up, there we go. It's free. Okay, is there a fish on there still? I got a major malfunction with my reel. There's a fish on there. That's not the right kind. What is this? That's not a trout, is it? Oh, that is a trout. Okay, that's why he took so long to eat it. This is even worse. This is even smaller. It's even worse. Okay, that's all right, guys. What we're gonna do? We're gonna first of all, we're gonna take the hook out. But that's why he was having a trouble swallowing it and took so long. Is because that shrimp was big for him. Okay, let's get the hook out. All right, the hook's out. I was gonna show him to you, but he doesn't want any part of that. Look at him, he's ready to go. Way too small. I thought he was gonna do that. All right, get out of here. Get out of here. Scram. We got an empty hook here, which we are gonna do something about that right now. We are gonna put another shrimp on there. Dirty because of their shell. All right, so let's go ahead and horn hook him. Just like so. I want to make sure this gets this on camera. Horn hook him like that. Wiggle it in there. Don't be too hasty. Get it in there. A good fit. We want a good fit. Ooh, I hear thunder off in the distance. Sometimes the fish do start biting right before a thunderstorm. So, okay, he's flipping like crazy. Let's get him in the water. He wants to go catch us a fish. Let's get him in the water. All right. So I'm gonna wipe my hands real quick, and then we're gonna cast this big old shrimp in there and catch a fish. All right, perfect timing. Okay, so we're gonna do here, walk out here. Oh, I see the shrimp. Look at the shrimp playing right by the cork. That is so weird. All right, let him drift. He's gonna attract some attention in a minute here. What do we get that time? What do we get? We got looks like a sand trout. We got a sand trout. All right, sand trout. He showed up. That's the thing. He showed up. I'm not complaining. It's not a catfish. It's not a catfish. It's not a croaker. Sand trout. There he goes. Watch him. He's gonna flip. He's gonna flip. He's gonna freak out. Watch. Oh, look at that beautiful trout. All right, let's let him go. Thought he was gonna flip away from me. There he goes. There he goes. Okay, that's good. Look, why is he going that way? Go out toward the ocean. Weirdo. All right, let me wipe my hands and continue. All right, let's start there in the middle and get him. He's still there and he's hungry. He's hungry, watch. Land right there. Give it a few little bumps. Now let's see, let's see. Oh, we hooked him that time. But this is not big at all. That's a catfish. Or a croaker. That is a croaker. All right, well, it ain't a catfish. No problem, we'll take this guy off in 2 seconds. This is good trout bait. We have plenty of bait. I'm gonna let him go. I don't care. We don't need to worry about bait. We're just fishing right now. We have plenty of bait. But just so you know, that size of croaker that I just let go back in the water, if you want to catch a big monster trout, there's a fish right there. Look, he's right there. Hungry fish. Let's see. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. There he goes. Look at him. Look at him. I got him. I got him. Look at that. Another little, is it a sound trout or a croaker? Looks like a croaker. That is croaker. All right. We got us a little croaker. All right, we'll take that. We'll take that. And actually, we love to eat this kind. We love to eat that kind right there. That's a croaker. They're fun to catch as bait. You know, sometimes it's fun to stop what you're doing and just enjoy the scenery and catch some bait, you know. But basically, look at him swimming away. Look at this beautiful, beautiful marsh. Uh-oh. Gotcha. Gotcha. Guys, he's gonna tear up my fingers as I let him go, because you're not supposed to thumb these, but I never learned. This is too small, but guys, he bit on the topwater just like we wanted. We threw that topwater at him over there by that bush, and we knew he was gonna get one, but again, we want the slot specks. We don't want these little ones. Let's throw this guy back. Again, guys, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful speck. Just too small. That's the only problem. We washed him off. We hope the camera angle is okay. We washed him off real good. Okay, hope that camera angle's right. Let's just let this guy go. Revive him a little bit if we can. There he goes. All right, we're gonna continue throwing the topwater. Let's go out there in the middle. I know there's a fish right there. I know there's a fish right there. Here we go. Ooh! He was jumping for joy as soon as he hit it. All right, we got another one. Woohoo! Look at this. Ladyfish. Immature, I would say imitation tarpon. We're up on this point with the dead shrimp. Want to be real quiet. Uh-oh. Got him. Got him. Got him. We knew he was going to get him. He's not quite slot, though. I can tell by looking at him. It's not slot. Nope, he's under. He's under, he's under, he's under. We'll let him go. We'll let him. Beautiful fish. He's ready to go. So let's not keep him any longer than we have to. He was ready to go. We got another live shrimp on our rattle cork here. What we're gonna do, throw it out there in the middle. That is not a slot fish, but it is the right species. It is the right species. All right, we never get mad catching the right species. But we do want a slot fish, so we're gonna put him back, obviously. Put him back. Look at him, admire him, and then back he goes. All right, we got a fresh shrimp on here. Let's do it again. Let's throw out in the middle. Do like that, let it drift. I think the tide is changing. We're gonna, there we go, there we go. That's the slot fish that we wanted. That's the slot fish that we wanted. Oh, wait, hold on, I gotta measure him. Actually, I don't know if he is. Let's see if he is. I think he is, but let's measure him anyway. If he'll calm down for a minute. Calm down, calm down. Wait a second, wait a second. All right, we got a fresh shrimp put on here. Let's go ahead and cast right by the bridge, knowing that because the tide changed, now it's not trying to go underneath the bridge. If you cast it near it, it'll just kind of float back out. Uh-oh. Oh, got another one. Got another one. Does he measure up? I don't think he measures up either. He's not gonna measure up. He's not gonna measure up, I can tell. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. Wait a second. I got you. I'm gonna get the hook out. I got the hook out of him, and I can tell that's undersized. Yep, undersized. Let's throw him back. Throw him back. All right, guys, we got our fake shrimp put on here. Let's cast out here to the right and just let it kind of free fall. I would fish from the bridge, but the bridge itself blocks the camera. So we're just gonna kind of drift this tsunami shrimp over here. Drift it down, and let's see if we can't get a keeper trout. All right, let's see. Oh, I felt a little bite. Ooh, ooh, what? Flounder? No way! Flounder! Oh my God! Look at this flounder, guys! Woo! Look at that! Look at that! Wait! Hold on! I dropped him. I'm gonna get him back. All right, guys. He fell on the ground, so I had to wash him out a little bit. But look at that doormat right there. Caught him on the fake shrimp. A raggedy fake shrimp caught that big old, I think it's about 15. That one's about 15 inches. All right, let's throw our fake shrimp out there and try to do some vertical jigging. No, pinfish, piggy perch. They call those piggy perch.
How the fuck did I even get this hook in its mouth?
I don't know, but you don't want that. It's useless. They'll poke you a little bit, but that's about all they do. All right, guys, we got a piece of shrimp on a little jig head, and the tide has changed, and the fishing is on fire. Let's see. Whoa. I was gonna say, let's see if we can do something, and look. All right, guys, we got a real shrimp on a jig head like this. And basically the reason I rig it like this is because I think the head part is what it actually gets them to bite. So I've got it rigged up just like so. What we're gonna do is just drop it down. We're not even gonna cast. We're right in the middle of the current like this. You can just kind of drop it down just like what I'm about to do. Look, just drop it down there like that. Let it sink all the way to the bottom. Give it plenty of line. Let it sink to the bottom. Once it's on the bottom, pick it up off the bottom a little bit, just like what I did, and just start kind of bumping it. Because eventually you fall off that ledge and you end up in the deep water, which is where I think the fish are. So let's do like that. Let's do like that. And let's just kind of bump it like that. Uh-oh. Got something. Here we go. We got us baby redfish. There we go. We got a good species here. We got a redfish, but he's too small, so we got to put him back, of course. Baby, just a baby. Let's hold him up. Look at that bird. Look at that perfect postcard picture right there. That's what Fish Camp TV is all about right there, guys. Red fish with a little egret in the background. Let's let him go. Let's let him go. He's too small. All right, guys, so we got the tsunami shrimp tied on. We are now out of real shrimp, but it doesn't matter because these fish are biting so good that we don't even need real shrimp. That's how good the fish are biting today. Watch this. Let it sink, let it sink. Once it's going down to the bottom, just kind of drag it along, drag it along. Let's see. I think a fish is about to pick it up any moment now. Big keeper fish. Gonna pick this thing up and give us the last fish we need for the day. If not, flip it back out here, right in front of that piling. Do the same thing, just let it drift, let it drift. Because the right fish is gonna see it. There he goes, there he goes. Look at him, look at him. Keep an eye on him. He wanted to get it. He wants to eat it. Ooh, another flounder. What? What? 2 in 1 day, guys, look. 2 in 1 day. We already got the flounder from earlier. Look at this. Look at that flounder. We already got that flounder. Then we just got another one. What, could there be a better 4th of July special episode of Fish Camp TV? Look at this, second flounder. This is a small one. We'll put this one back. But that just goes to show you guys, if you keep at it and you find the fish when they're in the biting mood, as you can see that they very much are in the biting mood right now, you will catch a fish. I almost fell off that thing. That's dangerous. All right, let's see. Let's take the flounder off. Let's take the flounder off, if you'll let me. He's gonna flop, I know it. Hold on, buddy. Hold on, let me do this on the grass. All right, let's let our flounder go. Let's let him go. Look at him. Nice little flounder, bit for us. We were recording a special episode of Fish Camp TV. There he went, there he goes. And he showed up. God, can you believe that, guys? 2 flounder in 1 day. That's what I call a 4th of July special edition of Fish Camp TV. Guys, this is the flounder that we caught. It was so much fun filming this 4th of July episode. I want to thank everybody for watching. We had a great time filming this 4th of July special episode, and look who showed up at the party. Nice 15-inch flounder. That's what we want to do on the Fish Camp, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on Fish Camp TV. Okay, we'll let him down gently if he's not ready. Oh!